Jonathan?
Yes, we're gonna have our first live stream show this week. So we're on live right now. This is happening with no delay. We don't have a beat button. We don't have any of those cough buttons. We're just gonna go right at it. Yes, that was a symbol for cough. You know, you cough, cough, like that. And so we're gonna be doing the breakdown of what Star Wars Rebels was.
Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah, episode 3,
season 3, Holocrons of Fate.
Yes, you watched it. Yes,
I did watch it.
yes. Did you see that part where Ezra went to the left in the cave after Kanan
We'll
told him to
discuss
calmly?
this later.
Yes. And so
I know. Actually, watch it and let us know. But yes,
Yes.
we'll get to that later.
Yes. So what did you think of it? You saw the 1 hour one. They had it set up like in an odd way, in which the first episode was broken down into 2. So season 3.
I think we
1
aired
and 2.
it. The episode, our reaction to it is just lost somewhere.
Yeah, it's in the it's on VHS somewhere, and yes, I'm getting yes, I'm getting I don't know if you heard your earpiece. Our 97-year-old director is working on it somewhere, and so. But anyways, yeah, the Holocrons of Fate.
Not just done cleaning the toilet.
Yes. Oh wow. So, but anyways, the Holocrons of Fate. The Maul comes back, and he also has that unique saber, which is like a cross of the Inquisitor sabers. And
almost, I don't know if it's made that way or if it looks like it was a Inquisitor's damage saber because it has that round curve on the end.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's damage, he just took it, or if he has his own made that way.
Well, I cheated. I looked on a Wikipedia, and they said that that's what he used, what Maul used when he was on Malincor, I believe it was. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it or adding another letter there. Malincor on that planet. And then he fought the Inquisitors, but he actually had that hilt. Actually, we can see it in the screen behind us. The hilt right here, he actually had a staff, like kind of to hide that it was a saber. He kind of made it look like a cane, if you will.
See, it does look like it was supposed to be part of a round.
Like the exterior,
yeah.
I forgot what it was called. But yeah, he used that, and that was shown in episode 3, season 3 of Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah.
And so, but he used that as a weapon as well. So, what do you think about Ezra being a little brat?
They're really pushing his dark side on this. They're almost a little too much. Like we're gonna make it so he's dark side, so we're pushing him all the way in the dark side. Straight up saying, "Hey, I'm using this holocron," not even hiding it. But yeah, so I mean, they want a plot point. I guess they want to rush it a little bit, but still, it's definitely interesting. I like it. But,
yeah, I'm thinking he's being a typical teenager.
Yeah.
So I remember 5 years ago when I was a teenager. Yes, just 5 short decades ago, I was a teenager. But anyways, it's like, you remember back then, it's like, no pun intended, but you're a little bit of a rebel. You're a little bit, it's like, any authority figure, any adult try to tell you something, it's like, no, you're going to go with the opposite. So Kanan, actually found out in episode 3, his real name is Caleb Dume, D-U-M-E. Yeah. But anyways, we'll come back to that here in a bit. My ADD's kicking in. But you remember as a teenager, you would just, anybody tell you something, you just want to do the opposite. So when Kanan is telling Ezra to do something or not to do something,
he thinks he's smarter than Kanan. He's like, no, we can use the holocron.
Yes.
But
so.
Yeah.
But anyways, but yeah, then they deal with what's his nuts, the Bendu.
So
yeah. What do you think of Bendu?
Bendu's pretty cool. I really like him. The gray Jedi type thing, the one in between there is calling himself.
The balance. Yeah.
He's pretty cool. I like him. Kind of like a Yoda type figure. A lot of philosophical standpoints.
Yeah.
Kind of makes him think a lot, and I like it. But yeah, it's definitely, I like him in the character. I kind of wish he didn't give him the holocron, but
yeah,
he has to do whatever. He's like, whatever. I'm not going to stop you. So
yeah,
I like him.
So, but there's also that there he was mentioning the test in the cave to go in there to find the Sith holocron. And he says, your test is in the cave. It was like, again, reminiscent of episode 5, Empire.
Yeah.
With a Yoda.
And apparently that cave was supposed to bring them together. We knew, what do you say? We knew the balance of the master.
Yeah.
And the apprentice.
And the apprentice. Yeah. And then they hugged when they had their mission.
Hug.
Yeah. They get the nice little hug. So it was like this. No. We're live. No, that's all right. Okay. And then they they finally free their friends back in the Ghost.
Maul kidnapped their friends.
Yes.
Yeah, so Maul kidnapped the friends. Maul asked for the holocrons, and it's pretty much the first half of the episode.
Yeah, Maul asked for the Jedi holocron, not only the Sith holocron,
but the Jedi as well.
But the Jedi one as well. But he couldn't open up the Jedi one. We have Maul right here, and so he has one of those the dark sabers.
That's actually when he makes a reference to it to Sabine. He says, "I once ruled your people." Whoever wields that blade rules the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
So we saw in the Clone Wars, he does for the Mandalorians for I don't know, a season or so, something like that.
Yeah,
couple
something
episodes.
like that.
Yeah.
So, what were we gonna say? What do we got? What do we get? Where you got? Ah, yes. There we go. We apologize for the pixelation on there, but we were pretty low budget, and so I had to supply my own makeup and hair product. Heavy on what? What? On the pan dulce? You ate pan dulce. You liked it.
The bronzer.
Our craft. It was like, our episode is sponsored by Coppertone and Hawaiian Tropics. And so, but anyways, but they captured the crew of the Ghost.
Yeah.
They
Maul wants the Holocrons, and they go to the Bendu. They go in the cave. Just like they get the Holocron back. By the way, when he's in the cave,
which he?
Ezra's in the cave.
Yes. In the comm link.
On the comm link. And Kanan tells him to go to the left tunnel. He doesn't go down the left tunnel, correct? Let us know. Please watch. Let us know. This guy says he does go down the left. I said he goes down the right. That's why Kanan has to go save him.
No, because he's freaking out because of the spiders.
Because if he went down the left, there's no spiders.
The spiders are doing some spooky behavior. And he didn't like that. The spiders were conducting some spooky behavior. And it made Ezra feel like... Le dio miedo.
Okay.
And so he got a little scared.
So yes, they get the Holocron with Kanan's help because he can't do it himself because he doesn't go right down. So they get it and they head back to. Looks like Maul has his own little asteroid base or something.
Yeah, it's like a Mandalorian asteroid base or something like that. But again, I cheated by reading the Wikipedia. But remember, Bendu actually gave them a warning. Like whatever you see. Or whatever you discover, or whatever you've seen cannot be unseen, something like that. So just be careful. And what did Ezra do? He did the teenage thing.
Well, Bendu lets him know, like, when Maul wants both, they tell him that Maul wants both, Bendu tells him that, he kind of figures it out. He goes, he wants to fuse them together.
Mm-hmm.
And so Bendu kind of figures it out for them and then tells them, it's like any secret they want can be revealed, something like that, and warns them about... You have to pay a price to find out any secret.
Yeah, but the thing is, Maul, since he's on the Sith side, he cannot open the Jedi Holocron, so he needs either Kanan or Ezra to be alive. And then that's when he kind of shoots Kanan outside into the space, and but somehow Kanan survives.
In space.
Hey, yeah.
There's lightsabers.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Bendu, you have no problem believing lasers in the jumping between planets. You have no problem believing that. But a guy surviving in space, like, oh no, it's ridiculous. No, he can't be doing that. Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, moving holocrons.
Come on, Dave.
Yeah,
Mr. Filoni. Actually, a little bit of trivia. The crew member, when they're coming out of hyperspace, and he says that in the beginning of the episode, he was like. You like Dave Filoni. You have like a little man crush on him. I do like Dave.
Yeah, all right then. So I'm providing you with the trivia on your man crush. He was the one that says that they're not replying to our requests or to our transmissions.
Oh, that was him?
Now you're all jolly. He's like, oh, Mr. Filoni, you're my favorite character. He's like, yeah. He's like, favorite character in all of Star Wars. People picking Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker. You're like, crew member number 1 in Rebels 3. That's the one you're liking. And so,
dress up as
Mr. Filoni. It's like, yeah, you're gonna be that cosplay. And so, but anyways, so after they open up both holocrons, okay, there's kind of like a Raiders of the Lost Ark moment there.
Yeah, Maul and I think we have a photo of it.
Yeah, Maul and
Ezra sitting around the holocron. They both opened their respective houses and they fuse it together.
Yeah, it's like a light. It's coming up here in a bit. He's probably checking his MySpace page. Yeah, so he's checking his MySpace page. See how many people are watching us on MySpace? 4, and that's 3 of us here. And so, but anyways, you can see the light emitting right about where we at? Right here. I could be a weather girl. Southern California, it's gonna be hot. So, but anyways,
lots of moisture.
Yeah, lots of moisture. Yeah, definitely, right in this region. It's very high pressure right now. So, but anyways, back to the show. But yeah, there was an instant that you were talking about earlier about after they see what they need to see and then Maul runs away. You were saying that.
Well, I like the fact that once they're doing the fuse and then it jumps up a level, like they're kind of starting to see, but then it gets more intense. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden Kanan can kind of see him, which is really cool. It gets a little bit of vision back. Mm-hmm. So I really like that. And then Kanan, it seems like Kanan kind of gets through to Ezra for a little bit. Maybe Ezra closes his eyes at the last second or something like that. Because he's kind of confused. And once it's all done, And Maul definitely got what he won out of it.
Yeah.
So Maul runs away, running away, and he says he doesn't take the holocron, which is interesting. But he probably leaves it there on purpose for Ezra. Now that I think of it, more temptation for Ezra.
He was calling it. Ezra kind of like mockingly.
Yeah.
That is his apprentice.
Yeah.
His apprentice. And so, but anyways, when Maul walks away, he says he lives.
He lives.
Now, you and I discussed it before the show, who he's referring to. Okay. On the count of 3, we're gonna say who we think it is. 1, 2, 3, the Emperor.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it's Obi-Wan?
I think it's...
Wow, I thought we were going to be on the same level. I thought he was referring to Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine. Because there's always 2.
No, well, there is always 2, but he got kicked out by Sidious. He in the series before this. What's that called? The
Rebels?
No,
season 2.
No, the series. Clone Wars.
Oh, our 93-year-old director just chimed in. He's going through his files. He's like, if you're clacking in the background, it's our director on his typewriter.
Ding ding.
Where's the space bar?
Sidious. I think when Maul is the leader of the Mandalorians, Sidious kills Maul's brother, Savage.
Okay.
And enslaves Maul.
Savage? Randall?
No.
The Macho Man? No?
Yes. Darth Maul's brother.
Randy? Yeah, it was Darth Maul and his adopted brother Randy.
Savage Opresh.
Okay, sorry.
And you see him. You see pictures. He's kind of bigger than Maul. Orange highlights to the red. But yeah, he kills Savage Opresh, and it looks like he enslaves Maul and says, "I have purposes for you still." So I don't think Maul's too happy with Sidious. Maybe he does want to find him to try and kill him. I don't know, but definitely I don't think he wants to be.
So you think it's Obi-Wan? Interesting. Why do you say that?
I think it's Obi-Wan for 2.
I like this.
For 2 reasons.
Okay.
Obi-Wan cut him in half and threw him down a giant hole.
Yes.
So he might want revenge.
Okay.
But also, Obi-Wan knows the most answers. It seemed like Maul really had trouble with Vader. Like he didn't know how to handle Vader, and he knows Obi-Wan knows a lot about Vader and knows maybe how to defeat them, and actually did defeat Anakin.
I do like your theory.
So I think he needs Obi-Wan to either one revenge or one to help him defeat the real Sith, so he can become leader of the Sith.
I like that.
So
I thought we were going to be right on the same page.
What was your reason on
Palpatine?
Yeah.
On Darth Sidious? Only because there's always 2.
So he kind of just wants to team up
So
again.
either he's going to try to get Ezra as his apprentice, because there's always 2. When there's Darth Lords, when there's Sith Lords, there's always 2. So he's either.
How many is there again?
There's only dos.
Okay, I don't know if he said it yet.
No, but the thing was, I wasn't sure people knew what we were talking about. That's how many viewers we got right now. The dos. We have 2 viewers. Yeah, he's not even. Our director right now is not even watching. You know what the director's doing right now? He's on Pinterest right now, trying to make a salad out of a mason jar. That's what he's trying to do right now. And so, but anyways. So he was like, I thought he was going to seeing if Darth Sidious is still alive, because if he can't get Ezra as an apprentice, maybe he could go back to his old master.
See, I think he wants to eliminate the current one so him and Ezra can be the one. So
that could be a possibility.
I think he's looking for Obi-Wan, because the other reason I think he's looking for Obi-Wan, because Ezra says 2 sons. I think they're looking at Tatooine.
Oh.
And Obi-Wan
2 sons. He says that.
Ezra says 2 sons, right?
I don't know. He's clacking away.
That's a maybe.
Yeah, it's a maybe. It's a possibility. I thought he just said he saw planets.
Star Wars?
No. Star Wars? What's that? Is that like Flash Gordon? And so, man, damn kids nowadays. When I was your age. So, I'm actually.
I'm pretty sure Ezra says 2 sons. If I'm wrong, correct me. Please comment on anything we're saying.
I thought he said something like, he was like, there's a bunch of, I saw a lot of planets, some familiar, some unfamiliar. I remember him saying
that. He said that, but first thing he kind of mumbled
2 sons?
2 sons. So, I mean, I thought he said that, and that would be Tatooine, which Obi-Wan should be hiding on Tatooine. And just recently, Dave Filoni mentioned in a comment, I would like Ewan McGregor to voice Obi.
Who? Say that. Ewan?
Ewan.
Ewan?
Ewan. You made me mess up.
Yeah, I made you mess up. You're the one who had the...
Mr. McGregor.
Yes.
To voice Obi-Wan in future episodes.
Oh, nice.
So he did reference Obi-Wan coming back. So I think that's what he was talking about.
So what do you guys think? Do you think that Maul was referring to what I thought was just like a slam dunk? I thought he was totally talking about Darth Sidious, but no, you said Obi-Wan with total conviction, and now you might have convinced me a little bit. So what do you guys think? If we have an opportunity, we're going to be posting a poll, but not the ones that you used to dance on. We're talking about a poll like an opinion poll. You used to. That's right. That's what we're going to get done. It needs to get out there right away.
Somehow we got to pay for what we have.
What's your stage name?
John Solo.
John Solo. My stage name is Fleshy Light Switch. That's mine. That's how you do. Very tiny windmill when I swirl it around. But anyways, we got to get back to the show. But anyways, but yeah, you mentioned earlier the Bendu is like the new Yoda. Yeah. He's very philosophical, and he's always like, and you ask Bendu anything, and he's got to give like a long comment.
But what I like about Bendu is he's not convincing. Like he's not he doesn't tell you what to do. He just tells you what you can do. Kind of just like, you need to do this. Like Yoda says, you need to go to the light side. He kind of goes, these are your options. Kind of. There's cons for doing. I mean, he's kind of more open in that, not really.
Yeah, but I do
think I guess I don't know.
I do like the fact that he's kind of like Yoda, because there's never a direct answer.
Yeah.
There's never a direct answer. He's like, Yoda, you seek Yoda. You know Yoda? It's like, yeah, I know Yoda, but he doesn't give like a direct answer.
Yeah.
You know, he's like very, very like vague.
He keeps smashing their sticks. I don't know why.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe using them with toothpicks. Yeah. He's a big dude. So
yes. Tell us what you think of the episode.
Yes.
Tell us what you think of our episode. Let us know where we messed up on. Let Dave know what he can do to be better.
Maybe have like a stormtrooper helmet for the next day. Yeah, if we get more than 4 viewers at once, I'm going to wear a helmet. So to block it off.
Do I count? Can I count as a viewer?
Yes, you can count as a viewer.
Watching 4 different devices.
It's like you can, it's like your mobile, your laptop, your pager, and your Rubik's Cube. And so those will be the 4. And your Etch-a-Sketch.
Well, thank you for watching.
Yes.
Every Monday, we're going to try and do a live episode of our recap of Rebels.
Yes.
Please tune in and comment. We need discussion. We need our geriatric janitor to help us with the comments. He'll tell us when you guys comment. He'll let us know. So it'll help a lot. So
yes. And if you guys have any comments, please feel free to share those. Do you have anything else?
May the Force be with you.
Exactly. Thank you.